All right, guys, we're at part 2 of
Caption
this video.
said, was the son wrong or right? Let's check it out. We'll come back and talk about it.
My name is Courteous.
My name is Lucky.
Oh, see, you don't need to be pumping the gas by yourself.
I know.
Where you from?
No, I'm from Tampa.
That's your boyfriend?
No, that's my son.
What's up, little man? How you doing?
What you got going on, bro?
Oh, you a little aggressive. Damn.
What you got going on, bro? I don't even play like that.
Hey, man, hey, what's up? How old you is?
You don't even got to worry about that, bro. You get some around, bro.
Well, you a big jit, boy.
I'm sorry, you're protective. Nah, you get treacherous right here, bro.
Hey, I'm just trying to pump your mama gas, man. That's it, homie.
I got it, bro. Somebody
And I got kids your age.
So the question is, was he wrong or
Yeah, so his heart's in the right place. He's just going about it all wrong. And so you can just see how protection for mainly the black male has been perverted into looking hostile and threatening and intimidation when really he's trying to protect his mom. But it looks like a threat. You understand? Well, he could have shook the man's hand because he wasn't meaning his mom any harm. And so what should be protection looks like stay away from my mama.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Right. And then so when he comes up and the mama's like, you trying to protect your mama, of course that's cute. Right. And I think the man sees that it's like that's noble. You know what I'm saying? And so he's gonna fall back. I don't think any man in that situation would get hostile with that boy. He's trying to protect his mama.
Right.
So I don't think he's in a dangerous situation with that because he's just a gangster wouldn't take it out on her son because he know we like I'm gonna tell you something. Street dudes have a code. We not about to sit here and snap on. And I say we like I'm a street dude. Yeah, we not about to sit here, right? No, like we're not about to sit here and go in on a young man, even if he's standing up to you. It's about his mama, so you're gonna laugh that off. And that's real nigga shit, right? To him laughing it off, like, yeah, I see you, okay. You know what I'm saying? And but to me, honestly, as a man, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. Nice meeting you. Even if she says, wait a second, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, you know what? I'm gonna chill because I see this young boy. He love his mama. He don't. I ain't trying to deal with that. So I think she should get that. If she is single, she should get that under wraps. And even if she's married, that situation isn't bad. If he was recording that thinking he walking up to some girl he think bad, pumping gas, and I saw my wife on camera behaving like that, I would just say she's being courteous. I don't want her being mean to a bunch of people. I want her to turn them down as softly, as nice as she can, because if she's sitting here treating these people like crap because she so-called has a protector and a man, okay, if she's in danger in any way, I would appreciate it if these men had my wife's back. So I would expect him to respect her when she tell him she's married, but I expect her to say this in a respectable way because she's a respectable woman. I don't want my woman out here being mean. Like, I gotta just say, sir, I appreciate it, the compliment, but I do have a husband.
Right.
But you have a great day. It was a pleasure meeting you. It's that simple. Absolutely. So I don't think she's doing anything wrong. I can't even say she's flirting back.
Yeah.
I would say she's being pleasant, and I think that women should be pleasant, even with strangers, even with strange men. I'm not at any moment. So it's within context. But a man who's presenting to you a courteous demeanor, he's trying to laugh and be gentle with you, flirt with you. Kind of try your best to be as pleasant back as possible instead of getting snobby, because these things even created this issue.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want women thinking, well, so if I have attitude, he gonna hurt me. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you guys hate these encounters where you're having to argue with this guy that you don't even know simply because you're not interested. And a lot of it is due to men not being able to take being turned down. But some of it is due to how she turns them down. You see what I'm saying? And so I know that sometimes women can make it seem like men talking to them is harassing them when that's nature. And so she could be someone who complains about this often. So the son could see this as you bothering mama, but her presentation didn't look like she was being bothered.
Yeah, no.
He didn't sound like he was being threatening. So I can't see the guy. So I would say the son went about this how he believes he should go about it. I don't think he's even trying to show off. I think that he thinks, because that's what people do when they get afraid or they feel like they got to put their foot down, they emulate what they think should be done. They're kind of flying by the seat of their pants. So as a grown man, you would look at him and say, he's young, he's figuring it out. And as he becomes more, as he gets involved with more actual confrontation and goes through some storms, some wars in his life, he'll naturally develop some stoicism and move slower, because he'll have a time or two where he run his mouth too quick and he'll end up in some situations. Even if you win, jail, suspension, all these different somebody retaliating. Men think about this like but you got to go through it though. So you can tell when somebody green because they talk like they ain't got nothing to lose.
Right.
But when somebody been through it and had a couple fights, a couple scars, real dudes don't move like that. They really don't.
Yeah.
But you were making a thought before the video had ended earlier, and I'm gonna let you do that now.
Okay, so for women, as far as the protection aspect that men serve in general, men are seen as a deterrent for other men typically. So even if you have a son, it can be recognized that way, especially if you can't discern his age. So there was a point when she was speaking to her son, and it was more to the effect of like, oh, now you trying to protect me? Like, this isn't something you do on a regular basis. I wanted to know from a man's perspective if you thought that was in her best interest to do, because from a woman's perspective, I'm unsure.
Let's look again.
Caption said, was the son wrong or right? Let's check it out. We'll come back and talk about it.
My name Courteous.
My name is Lucky.
Oh, you don't need to be pumping the gas by yourself.
I know.
Where you from?
No, I'm from Texas.
Number one, that's a lame line.
That's a boyfriend?
No, that's my son.
What's up, little man? How you doing?
What you got going on, man?
Oh, you a little aggressive.
See
Damn.
right there, you could have shook his hand. How you doing, sir? Yeah, that's my mother. I just want to make sure that she's straight on everything on the up and up. But if y'all good, I'm gonna step back. I just be right here. You see what I'm saying? And he could have stepped back and let them talk, mind his business, be on his
Right.
phone, just sit there on his phone. And that man knows that he's there to make sure she's straight. A bodyguard would do that.
What you got going on, bro? I'm gonna say like that. Hey, man, hey, what's up? I was good. You don't even gotta worry about that, bro. You just get some around, bro. Well, you a big jit, boy.
Oh, so now you're protective.
Nah, they get treacherous right here, bro. Hey, I'm just trying to pump you on my gas, man.
Oh, so now you're protective.
Mm-hmm.
And so it
And that sounds like a shot.
demeans.
It
Yeah,
does.
absolutely. And I'm thinking from a woman's perspective, that wouldn't have been in her best interest if he had ill intention. Now he knows that the son isn't really about anything. He's just there. You know what I mean? So that wouldn't even aid her protection to do that.
What it seems
but then
like
it could be
right
to
now,
protect him too.
Look at his demeanor. The boy's head is kind of hung low. He's not standing so strong. He could have been reprimanded by her for not saying something or something going a certain way before, because now he's feeling like he has to live up to something because now you protected me. Something could have happened before where
True.
he could have been made to feel like he was cowering or something because of honestly his demeanor right here. But let's continue.
That's it, homie. I got it, bro.
So why
And I got kids your age.
So the question is, was he
And so
wrong?
he got it. I bet if you put that gas pump in his hand right now, he would know how to read that pump. And again, you're only finding fault in it because it took a situation like this to expose it. But oftentimes parents are not thinking, I got to teach my son to pump gas. I got to teach. So I always say you raise our children like baby birds. We get caught up in there doing everything for them. And men do this all the time. It's the same reason a lot of young men who still live at home with their parents don't know how to be dependent, because their fathers and mothers will make sure that they have all they need. So she'll pull up to the gas station and she'll just continue to get out. And she's probably been doing this since he was in a car seat. It's probably never crossed her mind. Teach him to be independent by teaching him to pump gas. So driving is one thing. We do teach him that stuff, and then that kind of comes along with teaching them to drive, because we're teaching them to do this stuff outside of you. But there should be a conversation had about, teaching children protocol and what to do at the gas station, why your father pumps the gas. It's not just because he's a man and I'm a woman and we just get out of special treatment. It's because these are things that could happen to a woman at a gas station. And a man is protecting her from that if he's present, so she don't have to deal with that, even if it's just a man coming up to her like that. You see, she can't even pump her gas without somebody walking up to her. So a husband would want his wife have to go through that, and that's the lightest of it. But she could be robbed or anything like that. So he's gonna say, I'm the stronger of the two. You sit in the car, lock the door. I'll take care of this. But if you, my son, is present, if you're of age, get to a certain age, I'll stand out here with you. But I would tell my son, I wouldn't tell my son to not protect his mother. I wouldn't tell him to protect his mother. I know that's instinctual, but I do know that if you create a protocol, you can protect your family either way. Because if they were both standing outside the car together, that guy could have, based on the height of the son, he could have thought that that's her guy, and just stayed out of that, and just not even went over there. If they were just simply standing together, and so a lot of times this is why you stand next to your man. When he opens the door, when he opens the door to let you out, you take his hand because he's opening the door to be by you when you get out to protect you. You should grab his hand and let everybody know that you're with him so he can rightfully protect you. And all these things make sense, but a lot of it gets chalked up to chivalry, and the value of it is reduced, and we're coming to an end. Another video, y'all, coming soon. Peace.